Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, we collected all of the pages necessary for the mysterious Black Tome, and we've got the Sathirian language taken care of. Today, we are going to explore Sebilis. Now, Sebelius is in the Kunzar jungle. It is an open dungeon area, and inside there is an instance and a raid. Now, we are not going to be going into either of those. We are currently 77, and there's a couple of quests that we're going to be doing prior to going in there to get a little bit of faction with the Froglocks and the outer Sebilis villagers. Let's go ahead and get started. If you enjoy my series, please subscribe. I do appreciate it very much. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm almost there. So if you want to give a like to this video, if you enjoy it, that would be fantastic also. Now before we head over to Kunzar, I want to give an update on the Rhino situation. When you are here in Rilis doing your faction for the Rhino, you will unlock a quest for Sliza Zerzia. And what she's going to do is give you a disguise and ask you to go over into the Order of Rhyme camp and do some things over there. Once you complete that and come back, she actually gives you a Rhino. I'm going to show you the Rhino that I picked up from her, which is this one. I actually think it's quite cool. It runs really fast. It kind of I just love it. It's really dark as far as coloring goes, but the gold plating armor I think is just really cool. Once we completed her quest, I had to do a couple other things, including some crafting, but I managed to get my faction with Rilis up to 40,550. So I'm going to head on over to the NPC and pick up my other Rhino. What we want to do is you want to come in and you want to speak to Clock. Now Clock will talk to you once you have your faction. It's going to cost you 18 platinum to pick up this War Rhino, which I already did. So let's go ahead and get this equipped, and let's go ahead and get on him. And this is what he looks like. Now there's also rhinos, as I mentioned earlier, from the city merchants, mount merchants, so you can check those out also. But I really like the one that I got, the dark one actually, with the gold armor. That was a surprise. Now we're going to head on over to Kunzar Jungle. Okay, the quickest way to get to Kunzar Jungle from here is going to actually be the way we went in before. However, we are going to go in the other entrance right down here, because this is going to put us right where we need to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Soka car over to the Eastern Pins.
Good hunt to you.
Which is going to take us fairly close to where we need to be. And here we are. Okay, once you get to Eastern Pins, you're going to want to go down into the gully here. Now, if you are not able to fly, the easiest way for you to reach the bottom is to take the elevator lift that is available. Come down here just a little ways, right here to this little bridge. And you can get on this elevator here and it will take you down. Want to come and go all the way down to the end. And there is this little cave-like area. I'm just flying over all these crocs just to save some time. Don't want to get into a fight at the moment. And you want to go ahead and get in the water and just keep going until you zone in. There we go. All right. Now, when you zone in from this particular area and you open your Kunzar map, this is Janisk. We are way the heck down here. Now, Sebelius is over here. We need to do some things before we go in there. Now, up around the corner, there are some Sathirians. I would recommend not killing them, but it's up to you because there's so many of them in the zone. We are going to be getting a quest to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go invis, see if I can't get past them for now. And you want to come around the corner here. These malicious. It's hard to avoid them if you're not in Viz, so it just makes it easier for me. Now, you're also going to come across some undead skeletons, some brittle bone skeletons. You do not want to kill them because they are going to hurt the faction that we're trying to build. So what we want to do is come over and speak to this froglock. His name is Puppet. Hello, Puppet. You seek to aid the Synod Rite? Maybe. What is the Synod Rite? The Synod Rite are froglocks, like myself, that have been enslaved by the Ixar of Sebilis. But we are not going to be defeated. Many times the children of Mar have been put under the heel, and each time we have struck a sword into that very tender foot. Even now, we have a growing resistance against the Ixar occupation of Sebilis and our enslavement within. Well, is there something I can do? I mean, I am a relative after all. Oh, bless the Truthbringer. There is much that you can lend to our cause, but first you must prove your loyalty. It's an unfortunate truth that we must be ever vigilant against infiltration by those opposing interests and loyalties. Okay, I can do that. What you need? So we're going to get this quest for the love of Rite. By removing Ixar loyal to Veneral Sathir here in the Kunzar jungle, you will do just that. They patrol Janisk and the road heading south. Slay 10 of them for me. May Mar bless your travels. Thank you. And then we'll be good to go. And once we finish that quest, the brittle bones will not be aggro to us. So that's another plus for doing this one. But this was why I didn't want to kill him on the way in. We don't have to go all over the place looking for him. Okay, and now we're going to go back to Puppet. What have you to report? Have you slain the Ixar? I have. There we go. And now they're not aggro. Good work. I have faith that those malicious Ixar did not expect that attack. My confidence in you has risen. Oh, that's good to hear. Now, the next task we want to do is go right up this hill, because since we completed that quest, we can now pick up quite a few quests up here from the Froglocks. It is an atrocity that any soul is enslaved or tortured. We must all oppose it however we can. Well, how can I help? By lending me your hands and heart. Quack! Not both, physically, of course. Your hands, yes, but I require your heart only figuratively. Okay, what do you want me to do? I have found that particular charms of Venril are carried by the Ixar in Sebilis. I'm curious of the nature of these items and would like many to study. It is my hope that their usefulness will be revealed. Okay, I can get those charms for you. All right, so we've got our first Sebelius quest. Warts be gone! That is great news. You should not have to traverse far into that torturous city before you find Sathirian Ixar with the charms I seek. Mar be with you, my champion, and with you, Sir Bobbit. Okay, now we're going to come over here and speak to the Foreman Gupka. Hello, Foreman. Assistant Puppet told me about you and your dedication, Littlefeet. It is true that we can use your help. The Synod Reet have suffered under slavery for hundreds of years under various different empires. Venril, Ryle, the Emerald Circle, Trachanon, and Venril again. The tide of oppression and torture washes over the Reet Froglocks. Ribbit? We have endured enough, and will take no more. Our ancestors revolted, and we can do the same. Okay, well, what do you plan to do? You don't have a lot of Froglocks here. Well, we're going to rebel, and we're going to free our brethren through the defeat of Venril and his forces. We will use any means possible to achieve this end, my friend. Scouts do what they can. Warriors, mages, and priests too. Each with our own talents and parts of a larger plan of weakening the armies, ultimately defeating Venril. No action is below us on our plan. Okay, what's the plan? We put Reets within the city to ferry information, organize the downtrodden, sow disruption and upheaval while foods are being poisoned, and pestilence is spread amongst the Ixar. Well, is there something I can do? Well, you, my well-referred friend, are to help with the most important project of all. Ribbit? Those plans strike at Venril's army and his elite guard. They do not strike at him. Oh, well, how are you going to fight Venril? Well, by striking his power. His literal power. We have reason to believe that there's phylacteries in which his power flows from. If these were to be found and destroyed, his defeat would be imminent. Well, that's good news for the Synod Reet. It is indeed, but first we must find the phylactery. One of our secret scouts within the city had found some items that she knew would help in our search. Unfortunately, she was captured and thrown into the slave quarters of Sebilis. We've not heard from her since, but we have suspicions that she hid a cache of stolen goods there. We need you to retrieve them for us. Oh, well, how am I going to do that? I don't want to be an Ixar slave. Oh, calm down. The plan is not to have you actually be enslaved. We have recruited and paid an Ixar to escort you to the slave quarters. There you will find the items, and then use this port item to return to our camp. Can we trust the Ixar informant? No. That is why we are giving you the port to get out. Okay, count me in, I guess. Alright, so we pick up that quest. Ah, great. The Ixar informant waits for you within the Sebilis entrance hall, or mezzanine. Okay, I understand. Now we're going to talk to Mender Kupit. But before we do, I want to pick up this shiny here. Excuse me, Mr. Kupit. We don't need mending, that's good. Your offer of assistance is well timed, Littlefeet. Our supplies of armor and swords are waning, thus making it rather difficult for us to defend ourselves here in the jungle. Have you the strength of character and muscle to get us these needed provisions? I will get you what you need. Oh, that's a relief, strong one. We had arranged for crates of Ixar steel to be smuggled out of Sebilis by another, but alas, they did not return. I fear they fell, but the steel is still needed. It should be hidden somewhere within the Sebilis entrance hall or mezzanine. Okay, I can do that. So we need to get the hidden crates so far, speak to an informant, and kill some Ixar. So let's see what else we can pick up. Looks like there might be something over this way. Special Agent Froak. Littlefeet, I assume. Pubbet spoke of your skills. Froak? He felt you could be trusted to perform some tasks for me admirably. Care to put this faith to the test? Oh, I will not disappoint you or him. Well, that is an encouraging response. The task at hand sounds easy, but there is peril. I need you to deliver goods to some of our undercover scouts within Sebilis. Okay, well, if that's where I am useful. So, he has given us this quest, and we have to hide the secret provisions within the Sathirian crates found in Sebilis' entrance hall, and then the agents will be able to pick them up. Okay, sounds like a plan. And then this one, hello, does. If you hear, you know who we are and what we do. What? I do, and I respect it. I'll skip the unnecessary soliloquy then and get straight to the point. We need people like you. We, who have fought and struggled so long, understand that we cannot go forward alone. And why is that? The Sathirian Empire is many, and we are oh so sadly but few. A valiant few, mind ya, but few nonetheless. Well, what are you looking for someone like me to do? We have in mind to rescue our most downtrodden of brothers and sisters, those enslaved at that infernal Dowler's wheel, forced to labor hour in and hour out to turn the device that brings the Sathirians their most basic necessity. Water? Indeed. You see how this is a twofold plan? Rescue our brethren and make life difficult for the Ixar. So what do you want me to do? Okay, this one, I'm going to accept it, but we're not going to work on it today. And I am going to go ahead and get that first one also. And we can work on that another time. Because we need to focus on getting into Sebilis at the moment. So let's pick up this one. He wanted us to kill some militia, which we will be running across anyway, probably. All right, there is one other task we need to perform before we can go inside Sebilis. So what you want to do is you want to carefully cross over here. Now, these mushroom guys down there are aggro, so I don't want to mess with them. What we want to do is wait for that epic to leave the area. Zelgad, you need to leave because I need to talk to somebody that's over there. If you don't mind, sir. I'll be right back when he's gone. All right. He finally left. So what you want to do is you want to come over here and you want to speak to Associate Tuz. Do you desire to enter Outer Sebilis? Perhaps. Why? I have an important message that needs to be delivered, but it requires going through dangerous territory, and I'm an administrator, not a fighter. If you would be willing to bring this to Hunter Snake Eye, I would be willing to sponsor your entrance into Outer Sebilis. Okay, what's the catch? No catch. If we do this quick quest, we will get plus 10,000 faction for Outer Seb and 500 for Kunzar villagers. There's no catch. We are simply in need of raptor hides in the city, and he is the most skilled hunter in these parts. Bring it to him, and you will have coin and a voucher to pass through the gate. Okay, I'm still waiting for the catch, but fine. All right, so what we want to do now is go back to the Soka car. Now, once you get back to this Soka car, you're going to want to travel to the abandoned village post. That's where we're going now. Now you can see on the map we don't have far to go. So I am just going to fly there just to save some time. And you're looking for a camp that's going to be up. It's not going to be on the ground level. So you want to just come along this gully because we need to get up here. And we're looking for this gentleman, Hunter Snake Eye. Now these mobs around him are going to be aggro. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and get this done as quick as I can. Hello, Snake Eye, sir? Who are you? What is this? Oh, this is a note from Associate Tuz of Outer Sebilis, asking you for hides. Oh, I see. You weren't followed, were you? No, I don't think so. Good. This is the most secure location in this forest, and I know that they're close. Who? What? Oh, raptors. I see. Well, I'll let her know that you have it then. Thank you. I don't want to help you today, sir. Maybe later. Now you just want to go back to the Soka car. We do not have to go back.
Well met.
We are now going to go to the Outer Sebilis post. Now, if you hover, all of these Outer Sebilis residents are not going to be aggro to us. This is Sebilis here. There are going to be these Sebelite guardians that are going to be aggro to us. So I'm going to go invis and see if they can still see. They can. So that's not going to help. Just to keep things simple, we're going to fly in. Now, they will stun you. They've got a really nasty stun. And we're just going to try to avoid that. So, I'm just going to fly in. Get in the door. This is the capital of the Sathirian Empire. Here we are. That is the Sathirian trader over there that we need to speak to in order to get taken down to the slave quarters. For this quest, the rite goes on. Now, I am going to test this. I know that Kel is going to be required when we do some of these other quests, but I want to go ahead and just... I don't want to get you, I don't think. Let me come up here. See if I can get up here. No. Okay. I'm going to pull this one to see how we do against him, since he's 80. That'll give us an idea. We don't probably need him for this quest. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, and if you notice, there's these crates right here. So we want to click on those whenever we see them. See if we can get any updates. Let's talk to this one first. We're going to take care of this. Frogs are to serve Ixar. You are no different. I'll take you where you will be most useful. Well, I don't seem to have a choice. Here we go. Okay, we are in the slave quarters. And there are some guards over there, 84. What I want to do is we want to get the cache of goods that has been hidden. And as you see this bag right here, that's what I want to get. So I'm going to try to sneak up, because there's a dog over here also who's 85. Just close enough so maybe we can get this without aggroing anybody. There. Okay, now without moving, I am going to hit this key, and hopefully we will get out of here. There we go. So you want to be very careful right when you come in. You don't want to aggro those chocodies. It has brought us back to the camp. Now, that's fine, because we're going to go right back in. But let's turn this quest in. You've returned, Littlefeet, and you have the cache. Let me peer upon the items our devoted comrade obtained for us. Here, it's all yours. Interesting indeed. Our dear friend did obtain some useful items. Really? One of them is an amulet. She noted it as opening one's eyes to those Ixar that have passed. Take it and look upon the past for answers, Littlefeet. Okay. So we're going to pick this up. Remember, the dead are not to be trusted. Some speak lies, others truth, but rare is the time they're not guided by their own intentions. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We need to speak to the dead that are inside Seb. So we need to get back there. The quickest way is to go ahead and get this silk car, which is right around the corner. Now there's another crate we need to get on this side. We are in for quite a lot of killing today, so I hope you all are ready for that. I know I am. I'm going to be bringing Kel out because he is definitely going to be helping. Otherwise, it's going to take a long time to get through here. So we're just going to finish this guy off and then I'm going to kill him. We got to get down to some business. Okay, let's get Kel out. So hopefully he will behave himself in here and not run off and drag the whole zone because there's a lot going on. So first of all, we're just going to run around here and collect anything we can off these crates. Now some of these, the ones that say the crate of Sathirian steel, for some reason you have to jump on them in order to loot them. It doesn't allow you to get it without doing that. I don't understand that. But it is what it is. Okay, we are going to go ahead and move along inside. And we already got that one. Now, Sebilis has a different exit, so when you come in, you can't go out that way. We have to go to another area. Let's see, we gotta jump up here. And I'm going to show that to you because we have to collect these crates. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that first. Okay. Okay, now this next room is going to be tricky. There's quite a lot of frog locks in here. It's really hard to just get one or two, but I'm going to try. I'm just going to come out here and come back and see how many we get. Okay, so we are going to... Cal is not doing too well. I'm hoping that we're going to get to 78 soon. That is the plan. I'm gonna go forward now and see if we pull anybody else. I don't want to pull everybody else. Oh, he goes and runs out there. Good job. That's okay. We are going to want to go left, so that's the plan. Okay, let's see. Let's get this crate. Okay. We're probably going to get both of these. Yep. Oh dear. Something I never thought I'd be getting an achievement for. Being a froglock killer. Oh, that's not such a good thing. That's okay. These guys are undead froglocks. I'm okay with that. Okay, this should be the last one of these. Yes, so we have to return that. And we just need 2 more of the other ones. And they should be in here. There's one right there. And straight ahead is the way out. You have to run to that platform. And you can run there and click on it and escape, so you don't have to fight everything on the way out if you can make it. Ah, that's not what I need. I need the ones there, over there. the books on them. So we're gonna have to get this dude. Okay, I need one more. Okay, so this quest is done. Now we need to speak to a ghost. And we also need to kill some Sathirians. Now, to get the ghost, we have to go... Oh, let's see. This way. Nope. We have to go straight here. So let's try to do that. Now, these mobs in here will respawn. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, now we're gonna kill us some Sathirians. These little chocodile are tougher than the lizards, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get one at a time here. How about if I send you in? Might be the way we're going to have to handle this from now on. Oh my gosh! They killed him. Oh wow. Okay, so we are going to die. So we're going to go to the entrance. You will? I think I'm going to have to get a little bit more a level going here. I'm going to go ahead and call back. I need to repair and everything. Well, everybody, that did not go as I had expected. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. And we're going to see what we can do to get these other quests done. Take care all. Bye-bye now.